people out here are fascinated, just like everyone wants to hear about the gangs and gangster shit out here.
Yeah.
What we know about down there is the cartels and all that. Like,
Word.
did you see the effects of the cartels and like how that? What are like some ways that affects day to day life where you're from?
Well, it's really where I'm from, especially right now. It's one of the is the third most dangerous city in the world.
Wow.
Chihuahua on Sonora. That shit's heated, and we only have 400,000 people living right there. But there's like a gang war between like four different cartels and stuff. So shit is just crazy over there, man. People are dying. Like nobody want to invest in the business. I haven't been living over there for 10 years now. But
Did you go visit?
yeah, I did a show over there, so it's a risk,
Wow.
Like people go over there, but you can't. If you, I know I lost a lot of homies that were good peoples, but it's staying over there, you might get into some shit like I don't know.
It's kind of like
It's
you're. It's kind of like you're affiliated by association, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Like maybe you meet some girl, or they caught you with some shit. Like I don't know, man. You can't really do shit over there. So they have the army, el ejército. They have the Marines. They have like all these different task forces and shit's still crazy. I don't know, man. Hopefully someday calms down because right now it's like one of the most heated.
What's the that you can speak about? I know there's probably a lot you can't talk about.
Yeah.
What's the craziest shit that you've seen that like you can talk about
Oh well,
down there?
I got booked by some guys before, like from I didn't know what mafia they were from or whatever, but I went to an event. It was over there in Chihuahua. Um, I, they took me to this after party, man, and it was wild over there. I guess it was some crazy ass fools. They were loving my music and stuff, so I got to interact with them. But they took me to this town and shit. Like you have to take a dirt road to go and stuff after the event and shit. So they even opened the gate with an AK and stuff. So I got
Some real life movie shit.
yeah. So I was with me and my homies. They got booked for that show too, and they told us like, no girls, just dudes. Girls are not allowed and shit. No cell phones or whatever. So we got there. And they had all kinds of bottles, all kinds of crazy shit. So we just kicked it with them, and
Mounds of cocaine.
yeah. Definitely, they have fucking cocaine. Like people were snorting it with their hands and shit. So it was wild.
Damn, but no hoes.
No, there was a lot of bitches. You can't
Yeah.
bring hoes.
Yeah.
Oh, there was already bitches there.
Yeah, they were just a couple, but I knew it was a weird event, like something was going on, because I was in the backstage and there was like 20 girls right there, and they were all looking great. And I was like, you know what? I don't think this is normal, like to this underground type shows.
Yeah. There's too many bad bitches right here
Yeah.
for us freestylers.
Right.
Yeah, can y'all get no hoes in the rap game?
That is a big misconception.
I'm just
definitely.
look. Okay, let's talk about this, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just be honest.
What's up?
The underground rap battle freestyle bar shit. There's no hoes.
They're trying to say you don't get highness, fool. What the fuck?
Shit, I do. I got a high now.
Is there? But is there groupies of that scene?
Yeah, there is. Over there in Mexico, there's a big ass market right now. It's like
super big market.
It's like the era where the labels are starting to sign artists for the first time.
It's like the 90s,
Yeah,
basically. Like,
basically.
yeah.
So shit is blowing up over there. Like people are really going in the movement a lot. Like there's people pulling crowds, 10,000 people, like shit like that. So it's pretty nice.
Like Asesino.
Yeah, like
yeah,
us.
definitely.
And speaking of Asesino, like from what I understand, you guys have always kind of had a rivalry. I know there's respect there, but like,
Yeah.
what's the story between you and Asesino?
Oh, that's my homie. Like we have a song we're about to put out too.
Okay.
Like I battled him, but we battled before, like in the freestyle scene. Then we battled written, but he got me right that day because people weren't fucking with me. They were like, really biased and stuff. But I had an evil plan, bro. Like I booked him. My plan was to beat him, get all the money from the event. It was too wild, so
Damn.
it didn't happen how I planned it, but I still got the dough from the event. But yeah, like I had some cool material, but he just had all the people with him. And I'm not from the city though. I'm not from Mexico City, so
Right.
I'm like an outsider and stuff,
Yeah,
So,
That's where my family's from.
yeah, they got a lot of love for me. I love him too. I have a lot of fans over there. But Asesino's a fucking legend over there.
Yeah, he's
he
God,
is.
dog.
Yeah.
So, you saw when we did Disaster versus Asesino.
Yeah, Disaster wasn't shit compared to Asesino.
I mean, chill
look
the
at that.
fuck out, bro.
I was still talking about my best friend like that.
Come
I'm
on,
just
bro.
talking. Nah, shout out to Disaster. But we are in California. Asesino has a lot of Mexican fans, and most of the fans were there to see somebody they're not allowed to see every day.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
Well, a
just
lot of
our-
people traveled. Like, there's people from all over Cali, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Mexico. There's hella people that flew internationally for that. Even to make that event happen, we had to get a special visa for him. Like, it was high-powered, high-profile shit. I mean, what were your thoughts seeing, like, you know, were you even familiar with Asesino before then, or?
Yes, motherfucker. Because I've seen like the battle rap shit. I'm not too much of a fan of like. I can't tell you everybody that's on it. I know like the main dudes.
You know a lot more than you let on.
Yeah, facts. But he is known to be one of the greatest. And I think the only guy he ever lost to is the dude from Argentina, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then other than that, he like retires for every other battle, and then he comes back and shit like that. But that was dope seeing him doing English, whole freestyle versus Disaster.
With Disaster being a legend in LA in particular, and having it basically feeling like an away game for Diz, even though it's in his city, that just shows the power of Asesino and the international scene. But, you know, and Asesino also makes some fire music, but I feel like that's where you really shine. Like, you're dope freestyle battler, you're dope with the writtens, but your music is off the chain.
Yo, we just hit 400,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. So if you want to help us out, click subscribe, get us to 500K. Yeah.